Hello, this is Ryan Draving with the Executive Education Alliance. Welcome to our video today on how to find keywords for your SEO efforts. We're going to start with a sample of Philadelphia adoption agencies. So let's just get started, and before we go looking in Google and trying to find relevant results, why don't we go right to our Google keyword tool, which is right here in your toolbar, and you're going to use this to help you pick great keywords. So once this comes up here, you can start by thinking about what are all of the relevant phrases that people who are your audience are probably searching for. Now obviously you start with your business goals, so if you're a nonprofit and you happen to be looking for people who are going to donate to you or use your services, let's just say you're that adoption agency, you might type something in like this: Philadelphia Adoption Agency. You might also type in a few other phrases. So you can see in the Google keyword tool that each new phrase that you put in gets a separate line. So any new phrase you want to put in, just put a enter after the line and add a new phrase, just like this. So let's go ahead and take a look here. You can see that the options are already set to the United States, language is English, devices, desktops, and laptops. Now it doesn't allow you to search for desktops, laptops, and mobile devices all at once, but this will give us a good sense of what are the most important keywords for you to be targeting. Mobile is just going to be a smaller amount of whatever's happening on desktops and laptops for the most part. So let's click search. And there we go. So now we're seeing some interesting results here. What we're finding is, had you been deciding to target only Philadelphia Adoption Organization and Philadelphia Adoption Events, you might get to the #1 spot on Google and receive almost no traffic from it. So you might put a lot of effort into your search engine optimization for very little or no results. What we're seeing here is that the competition for this first one, Philadelphia Adoption Agency, is high. That means there are a lot of people going after that keyword. The amount of monthly searches in the world using Google's United States search engine is 320, and locally in the US is 320. It's not a surprise because we're using the keyword Philadelphia. If that were a keyword, if we were not focusing on a local city, the global and local might be different. But keep in mind, this is a little deceiving. Local monthly searches really just means the number of monthly searches in the United States, as long as you're searching from the United States. So we're seeing here that really only 2 of these keywords are coming up as valuable keywords: Philadelphia Adoption Agency and Philadelphia Adoptions. Now the interesting thing to note here is that Philadelphia Adoptions, even though the competition is less, has a much higher search volume. So if we were going to come up with a strategy just based on this list of keywords, we might say, okay, we're going to target Philadelphia Adoptions and some other related keywords, like, as you see below, Philadelphia Adoption. And for Philadelphia Adoption Agency, which we also care about, but it doesn't get very many searches, maybe we'll put some of our advertising budget just into purchasing paid positions on those keywords. So let's go ahead and take a look at what else we can find on here. So you can see that Philadelphia Adoptions did very well for us, and there's also a couple of others on here that we'll want to take a look at. Philadelphia Adoption, which is basically the same here as Adoption Philadelphia. Adoption Agencies Philadelphia gets some, and then let's see here, if we scroll down some more. Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot else, but if we were to take more time, we would probably find a few others. But let's just get started here with that. So Philadelphia Adoptions and Philadelphia Adoption. So this is great. This gives us a starting point here, and now we've narrowed down our initial set of keywords. Now, when you're actually doing this for your own website, you're going to want to find keywords for every page on your website to be targeting about 2 or 3 keywords per page as your primary keywords. So this for our home page might be the set of keywords that we target: Philadelphia Adoption, Philadelphia Adoptions, and Philadelphia Adoption Agency, because again, that also helps you target Philadelphia adoption. But there might also be some other keywords that we would target. For example, for the events page, maybe we find something else that is a better keyword than Philadelphia adoption events. But regardless, let's get started here. That's going to be enough for us to get started with some keyword searching. Let's move on to the next video, where we will start to take a look at how do these keywords show up when we search for them in Google. So we'll pull this up and search for Philadelphia adoption to get started.